Hello, everyone. I don't know if anybody is here as I'm trying to do something really fun today. I actually sent a link to the Jersey Crafter, but I don't know if this will work. So I'll just hang on here for yet a couple more minutes and then we will get on with everything. So as you can see, my painting is soon done, and this is actually what we are going to do for starters. Just finish this painting up, and then we will see what happens. Then I hope that this will work. What about this painting? It has been, let's see, it's 22 days now. 22 days as the word for today was relax. So started out with a snowman, and this is really fun. Let's see. Hello, Melissa. Let's see if I can see your comments. I'll just have to. Yeah. Hello, what's up? Nice to see you. As there is only just a couple of more days till Christmas, I'm going to open the whole of the Advent calendar today. Every little one of the days that we have left. And let's just start with it. I am going to, let's see where we left off. We 19, I can see there, 20, 22. I will just start with the 19th. Oh, there is a picture with porridge. And they suggest here that you can have toppings on the porridge with kiwi and berries. It was really nice to eat, actually. Let's see, number 20 is down here. Do ice cubes with berries in them. And there's just another tip for you to have when celebrating not just Christmas but other things. You can do it in the middle of the summer or whenever you like. 21, let's see. Oh, hello, Karen, welcome. Oh, do they? Then we are two GGs. Let's see. Number 21. Oh, here they are suggesting for, let's see, jumping, do some Christmas exercising, listening to a Christmas song. Maybe you can do that with your kids or your grandkids. Number 22, as it's today's date. Oh, there are toilet paper rolls throwing across the room. Maybe not use the toilet papers nowadays, as we all know that, you know, the thing with the TP. It's hard to get hold of them sometimes. say number 23, and I am going actually to, as I know there are only 2 more days to come, and this will be the only stream for this week, as we here in Sweden celebrate Christmas on Thursday. So we are going to look on 23. And here is a very special tradition for us here in Sweden. We are making Christmas porridge for the Santa and puts it out in the snow for him to get when he has delivered all the packages and all the Christmas gifts. So that is a really traditional one. And now we only have one more to go, one more day, 24. This is the last one for us here in Sweden. And this is a very special one. Actually, this year. And it suggests that you call everyone you know and wishing them a happy no, not a happy birthday. What am I saying? I mean Merry Christmas, of course. You can actually go call them on their birthdays as well. But Merry Christmas it is, and it may be extra important for us and the relatives and everybody, friends and family this year, as we cannot gather as usual. So the whole Advent calendar is opened. So I will actually put it aside, and I thought of using it, but I don't know. So let's see. I am going to continue to do the last couple of bits for this little painting and then actually just finish it up as well. So let's just do that. It's been a little special this one, as I have received just words from my children every day. And there it was, a couple of days where I just thought of big strange things, because there was a chimney here, but there was no house. Took maybe a week or so to get the house. And I know that the word for today was Santa. And I am going to make him here just up in his sleigh. And then, as this is the last thing here for this painting, I'm actually going to just finish this off with the reindeers as well. But then again, I have to just do a couple of more things. The word for today was relax. I don't know about you, if you do have things to do today. Loads of things. Just do the maybe tapping or other things. But sometimes, as I told you in the last video, we just need to relax and do other things. We have something called uppesittarkväll here in Sweden. It's the day before Christmas. In our case, it's the 23rd. And there is a TV show with lots of guests and things. So this is going to be extra fun to see this year. But I don't know what they will do with the guests and things. But I know that they are going to send the program in some way anyway, so that will be fun. Now I'm just finishing this off. As you can see, I'm not going to leave parts of the sky. The time, yeah, it's 7:39 p.m. In Sweden, and the Karen's time is, I think, isn't it the same Eastern Standard Time? I know that the US have loads of time zones, so if you are on one side of the state, you will have one, like say, Florida and up, will have one time zone, and then yet another with, I don't know, Texas and up. So, and the further you go, yet another hour change. Yes, PM it's in the afternoon or evening. So let's see. I am going to continue with the relax word. And for me, the word is going to be represented by yet another snowflakey theme here. As I have to, in a way, continue the theme from, I think it was just the third day or something. Yeah, you're in California, yet another time zone there. And we have the same time zone in the whole of Sweden, so, and almost the whole of Europe, actually. There are maybe just a couple of differences, as I know the UK is 1 hour behind us right now. I was actually going to make Santa there up in the corner. Yeah, as you can see, there were loads of times, and that is really nice, actually, really fun. If there were no YouTube, that would be hard for us to just get to know one another. And for, I don't know, at least for me, YouTube has become really special this year. As you know, many of my crafty friends are on YouTube, and it has become a way to socialize with people, actually. And I know that some countries in the world, because of the thing going on, they are quarantined, but we have never been quarantined here in Sweden. But I have, in a way, been quarantined because of one of actually. So, yeah, that has been a special experience. Hello, Jacqueline. Nice to have you around. Let's see. There is Santa. I hope you can see him, but he hasn't got any reindeers. Have to do something about that. I don't know about the reindeer thing. I am actually just going to draw somewhat of a horse, I think, or something, just to be representing the deer here. And I am not going to make it more. I don't know. I'm not good at making horses, as you can see. And it's up there in the sky, so it's not meant to be very visible. You can just imagine those reindeers there. Kind of strange, but I don't mind. Wrapping presents. I can imagine loads of people around the world doing that right now. What about, we need something more. Just make some curtains here, I think. Just straight down like this. I'm actually going to make them red, as I don't know about you, but I always change the curtains in Christmas time. This was nearly like pink, but let's see if we can do something about that. I'm going to darken this a little bit, I think. Oh, it's making that by itself because of the pen, but I don't mind. It's a little bit of a purpley curtain there. So this was really fun to do, and I don't know what to do with the painting. Actually, I am about to show you a thing right after I have finished this one off. I'm going to let it dry and then put it in the December journal. But now I'm finished with the painting. One thing for each day, which is really fun. And as you can see, the December daily is a chunky one, but I'll just have to show you. I started out, as I am going to do with the January one. This is the Chunky Monkey. It isn't even finished. I'm going to put some pictures and things, but I started out like this. This is going to be the January daily journal for me, as I do one journal every month. And I started out with 8 pages. As if you do 8 pages, you get 32 surfaces to work with. And in this one, I've only used regular printer paper, some painted paper. I haven't sewn it in yet. Some papers with blue color. And as some of you may remember, with this border, I think it was back in November or something, I'm going to use that one on some of the pages. It's where we started in December. So let's just finish it off. We have a couple of more pages to go, and I have actually decorated some already. There must be, in this case, I call it a Florida tree, as I am using the digital monthly kit from Recreations by Brooke on Etsy or here on YouTube. She makes digitals for every month, and I have just along with things I have made myself, magazine and her digitals, made this journal. And I'm actually going to have cut these things up. I'm going to place them. I have also in this journal made or printed a digital kit from Tsunami Rose, and I'm just going to actually glue some of the stuff in here. The Grinch. Oh, were you an elf in your past? Or do you like to wrap a present, Melissa? It's actually kind of fun to do that. Decide on the ribbons and just yeah. Let's see. Yesterday and today, I just had to put this is Swedish meatballs, and there is something called rödbetssallad that we ate on Christmas. There it's beets, and just had to put that down because I haven't used any food in this journal at all. Let's see. These were the borders we made in an earlier video. I did this border as well, and I have just prepped the other pages, and I'm just going to glue in things here. Let's see, 30, 31. We do need some ornaments. Let's see, there is a red one there. It's actually really fun to make the journal. I have done it every month for a couple of years, just writing like a diary. But the last year I have done it more in like a junk journal style. So let's see. I think the junk journal style is the more fun way to do it, actually. And as you can see, I have used digitals and things, but you don't have to do that. I do have some older videos with all the other journals I've made, so you can go back. I know I did one special journal in February with all the things that my daughter has painted for me in school and things. So I know that that is an extra special journal for me. I don't always write in the journals. Sometimes I use pictures that represent the days. So, and that is a really important thing you say there, Jacqueline, because you don't have to right. As you can see, we have the Lucia Day, and for example, I have a tag and I'm maybe going to write a sentence or two, but I don't have to do that. I did a little craft thing instead. So, and that is, as I always think about things to do with crafting, that is, and even everything in life really, it's not supposed to be stressful. It's not supposed to be, life in general is not supposed to be something that you need to do with stress involved. It's supposed to be fun. So that is really important. Let's see, what about putting that there, or maybe on the other page? I know I've made this journal just a little bit larger, as I know I am always going to put pictures and things inside them, and this time of year with the holidays and everything, there are always more things to put in. So I have actually just a couple of extra pages here. I'm just going to decorate for fun, just to put another ornament in. And then maybe just as a thing, so they don't like float in the air there, just put that in. And let's see, for the digital we have a couple of more things. I don't know. Have I missed somewhere, maybe? As you can see, there are things going on every page, nearly everyone. I have just stapled the wish list for my kids here and there. There are 2 kids here. And there we have that one. The day when I went to KFC. I'm actually going to glue this one over here. Or was like, have to think a bit if it was upside down or not. Oh, I'm the kind of person who, no stress. I do it when I feel like it. How would you complete that sentence? I'm the kind of person who, that is a really important question to talk about and think about. Actually, I have changed. You can say that for the last couple of years, I've changed a lot. I had things going on in my and I am thinking about the part in my life that it has to be some kind of me time, if you like, every day. It isn't the thing where it always has to be like hours and hours of the day, but it has to be a couple of minutes, or maybe like today when I stream, there will be a couple of hours, but not always. So I am the kind of person who likes to, I don't know actually, who likes to take time for myself and value myself. And that isn't one thing that, if you asked me that question, let's say like maybe 3 years ago, it wouldn't have been the same answer to that one. But it could be the thing that Karen is telling, like, I'm the kind of person who makes my bed every day. It could be something like that. But maybe I'm, as my journey, it's a little bit deep for some of you maybe, but I value myself in a totally different way today. If you just think about the thing, or people around me that knows me well, is a totally different thing today. Let's see, we have 2 more ornaments. Hello, Barbara, welcome. I'm just going to have these glued in, and actually, as I told some of you here in the beginning, I am going to stream today, and this will be the only day this week as we celebrate Christmas on the 24th, which is the Thursday where I normally stream. So I am going to just finish this journal off with a couple of more journaling tags. Loads of other things going as well, like pictures and things, and writing a little bit on every day. But that will be a project for myself to finish off. And then in January, I'm going to make it a little bit different, but it's becoming a little bit chunky, as you can see. I don't know if you can see the whole one actually, but it's holding together somewhat anyway. I am actually going to show you, and I think I have got it. I do not know. I am going to show you one thing today that is, I don't know if it's typical Sweden, a Swedish thing, but I know that every child in school are making one or two or even more. And I know that if you ask anyone here in Sweden, everybody knows this thing. You can actually look at this right here, and I think you know. And I'm just going to show you. I have made one up earlier, a little bit. If you like, you can do it any size, but I'm just going to show you this one. It's in this one, it's a heart. The sentences. Oh, you mean the sentences that Karen is making? She's making a journal with different sentences in a way to, I don't know, work with herself or think about things in another way. But you don't have to do that. So this heart, I'm going to do a bit difficult actually. I just had to look up the way you'd make it. It's actually, this is a template. I'm just making it like this. You draw it and fold the middle and do scissors, do cuts like this. So you have 3 equal standing paper strips like this, and then you actually have to braid this in, and this is a little bit of a tricky thing. And you, in this case, I'm using 2 colors, but you can use the same colors if you like. So I will just start making it, and I hope I'm making it right because it's kind of tricky. Let's see. We'll just have to, as you can see, in a way, braid. And maybe you have to look at this video clip loads of times to understand it. No, that one wasn't right. As you can see, I did it wrong. Exactly. There is the first one. And the thing is actually, as you can see, I think I remember it right, don't I? There is one going in there, and there is one going in here, and then there is this one, the final one, here. You just have to use a little bit of force. And then the last one, as you want to have the fold, let's see, I'll just have to help that one. You have to go in there, as you want the white to show. Have to go in with that one. And the last little bit. And it's a bit fiddly, but there we have it. And if you like to hang it up in the tree, you'll just make a strip like this, and in this case I'm going to staple it. Play along. to play along? Am I misunderstanding something? Let's see. Here we have it, the heart, and you can put things inside and hang it up in the tree. And we always do that here in Sweden, but it's a little bit fiddly as you have to like braid the paper in a way to form this little heart. But it's as you can see, used the way that you can, it's actually closed like this in a little basket, if you will, inside here to put stuff in. Yeah, you could play. You could. Do you mean you could play along here in the chat? You could do that if you like. But I think Karen is making herself a journal with questions, and that was what we were talking about, Barbara. So I actually have this thing. This one, if you like, I can put up a link. And this is not only for Christmas, you can make it all year round actually, just to have a little gift with a couple of treats inside. So I can put up a link to a template and put it on my page on Facebook, Mrs. Gigi and Friends, in my group. And there you have it. Really cute. And these two, as I made the bigger one, it's the same thing actually. Make a template and fold it, but make it bigger. So those I'm going to put in my journal, and just another one of those Christmassy things. I saw this one on Pinterest, and I'm not the origami type of person, but I saw these and I just wanted to show you. The folding things are always hard for me. These are actually standalone Santas. I don't know if you can see, but you can make them with any paper. In this case, in both cases, actually, I've used 6x6 paper, and it was meant to be standing Santa like this, and you can put the names and put them on the table. But I just thought they were cute, so I'm going to show you how to do them. And for this, I have 6x6 paper. It's really easy. And the best thing is if you have one-sided scrapbook paper or any paper, because I made this is double-sided red regular like Christmas colored paper, but this is red on both sides, so you can actually use that, but you want the Santa face to show, don't you? So in this case we are going to fold one way like this. That's the only thing here. And then you have the fold line straight through the middle. You put the part of, as you can see, the one part of the paper towards the fold line like that. So you, in one way, create a cone, making it the same thing on the other. And then you fold it upwards. I don't know. There isn't any exact thing measurements for this, but I'll just do it in the way that it's suitable for a face, like that. And then you actually fold it just once, just a little bit, to make the fold for the hat this time. And then you turn it around and make the flaps for it to stand. And there you have him, the Santa, if you like. We can make him here like this. I'm going to make it, or in this case maybe not the father Santa, just a little girl maybe. So in this case you have him or her standing little Santa. And as you can imagine, these are meant to be like standards for the names. If you want to have guests coming around, you can just put the names up here. But I thought it was kind of fun to make them, so, and easy, as I'm not the origami type person. So that is kind of fun. So now I have three more things to put aside and to put in my December daily journal, because that is what I do with things I make in December. If they are Christmas related things, I put them in my journal. So, and now I thought of one thing. We did like name related art last time. We did make let's see if I have it. We made these, and I thought of one more thing to do. So this is going to be really fun, and I really don't know which size is appropriate. Let's think about it. Maybe I'll use 8 inches by, let's say, an 8 by 8. So I'll just put out my ruler here. And for those of you who are using the metric system, it's for you it would be best if you use 20 centimeters, or 20 centimeters of the regular A4 regular A4 paper. And that is lengthwise. So it's 20 centimeters that way, and 20 and a half, maybe 20 and a half actually, or 8 inches. And now I'm just going to make the fun part. Let's see, I'm just going to use an extra broad one. In this case, I am going to draw out my name, and for the purpose of the channel, the name Mrs. Gigi, as that is the name I'll go by in the craft community. Let's see, I'll do it like small letters. I hope I can just make them fit, and I won't do that, I can see that now, but we will just make them fit like this. S, and it doesn't matter actually. Let's just say G today. And then I'm just going to make this just a little, it was kind of strange shape. I'm just going to fill it in. Maybe it's just easier to take the big things out here and fill it in with the watercolor pencil or brush. Let's see, we'll just make it really dark. And this is just stage one, you could say. And you can use whatever paint color in the background. You can even use a colored paper if you like, and it really doesn't matter if you can even use a pattern paper. I don't know if some of you already have seen this one, and I know that as I have 5 kids, and my kids are normally into making craft the things with me, they are suggesting sometimes what to do. So I'm just going to paint this black as I can, because it's going to be much more fun. So let's see if we can make this work. And you can make it, it's more fun if you make it with dark lettering like this. Maybe black would be the best, but you can actually make it with patterned paper. But it won't show up as well. As I made this with watercolor, I have to just lay it aside for a couple of minutes to just dry, as I haven't got any heat into a drying tool, that is. I haven't got that. Let's see. Hello, Julie. Nice to see you. Has any one of you made this kind of thing before? Because if you know, this is really a thing you should recognize. And as I say, sometimes I do things that are like more of an adult. Most of the time I do things with the kids, and that is almost always related to easier and fun things to do. Let's see, I'll just fill in the gaps as I want it to be really dark. And we will just wait for yet another minute or two. So remember, this one was 8 by 8. You can make it smaller if you like, but the funny thing about this is that it's going to be a square. So 8 by 8 or 6 by 6, or you could make it 4 by 4, but yeah. Well, let's see. I will take yet another paper and then prepare that one. Put this one aside for just a little bit. And then we will have to, we don't have to actually, but it would be nice if we measure this one a little bit. Just put it in somewhat of in the middle of the page, like that. And these I'm actually going to approximately use in a way, like that. And I don't mind the thing there with the S. It was supposed to be like that. I thought, you know, everything you do is a purpose with, but it would be nice if we could just outline that a little bit. So let's pretend this one as, it's kind of, actually kind of dry now. I am going to use the ruler as I want to divide this thing in 3. In this case, let's see, 7, 14, as I have used the metric system, and eyeballing, and there we have the 7. And then we have to go this way, 7 there, and 14 and 21. So eyeballing that one as well, approximately like that. I'll just go and do this. Let's see, where do we have that? Like that. And for those of you who are using inches, it's yeah, let's see, it's 3 inches approximately. But divide them into 9 pieces, actually, that's the thing. And then you have to, that is, use the scissors, your scissors, and cut these pieces to small squares. And here is the fun thing about this. You know, I did right the M, the R, the S, and the G. But you can't see that, and this is finished. So this is what we have now. And I'm just going to glue them to the page. Random, just take one and glue. Actually just going to glue the whole page like this. And I hope that this result will be fun art thing. Let's see, we will just put that one there. The other one like this. I don't mind it be upside down on anything, because the thing is that we will just use these squares as things that's supposed to be, let's see, we can make it like this as well. It's just supposed to be the background or the fun art of your name. Let's see, we can put it on the side like that. Or maybe this one in the middle. And that one on the side. And I haven't just glued it on like properly, I can see that. Just have to use a little bit more glue there. There you have it. Let's just glue it down. And let's see, where do we have? Where do we have that thing? We just have to take yet another page here. I have, in this case, chosen, in this, oh, this isn't black. I was supposed to take the black one. Just a little minute or two. As the preparation doesn't go as you wish every time. Let's see, is this more black? No, it's purple. I thought I had you the black one. Let's see, we will just use the darker one here as well. I have loads of paper, but nothing black. Okay, I will use this brown one for this one. I am, in this case, going to cut, as I do cut everything with scissors, a strip like this and glue it on. And this is actually fun to do if you have your kids home or your grandkids now in the holiday season. If you can meet them, I know that some of you are living with your grandkids. So in that case, you can meet them. But you can do this for your own as well. Just small little strips like this. And it almost becomes like a window, glassed window, or the kind of window that you have in churches. Let's see how I put that around, like that. So this isn't science, but this is fun crafting. Just going to put the other one, the thing there. Or these a little short, maybe. And the last one, as we are going to put it all over here. And can someone please remind me this glue? This glue isn't the best. I have actually bought them before, this glue stick, and it isn't good at all. But that is what I had. That was the only glue that I actually could buy for the last couple of weeks, but it isn't good. So let's see. We will just need, remind me to say, not the yellow glue, not the one with the yellow cup. That is, let's see, put one there, this one here, and the other one. So as you can understand, you use your name or something else. You can use whatever you like. And just do it like this, like a stained glass window. Yeah, it really is going to be like a stained glass window. And when I did this with the kids, they were like, "Oh, you have to show this one," because they thought that this thing was easy and cute to do. So you just have to make this stand out. And I'm sorry about the glue. Some glues are not working the way they should be, and you all know that. Just have to like remind myself not to buy this glue again, as I do not like it at all. So I don't know what it is with this actually, but it doesn't stick to anything, and it hasn't got anything with the temperature, because we don't have that kind of problem here in Sweden. We don't have that at all here in Sweden, the temperature thing. Let's see. I'll just have to stick with another glue stick. So you can, let's see, I will just glue it down with this little one instead, just to show you somewhat of a final result anyway. It's better than nothing. But there we have it. The stained glass version of, in this case, Mrs. G. So, and if you like, you can put a note or something on there to write. So that was kind of fun to do. Let's see, we will put this one aside and just hope for the best, or else all of these glue down pieces will just fail me. I don't know. I know, but we don't have any Lidl where I live. I live like, I don't know. I live in the middle of nowhere. Could say that, in the middle of nowhere. I know Lidl has it very cheap. The Yoo-hoo glue. Yoo-hoo. I don't know. I like that glue. I really do like that glue. More thing. A thing. No. This is really one thing that you have to try out. I know that some of you have done it, but I just wanted to show you and talk a little bit about my YouTube friend Nicole. Relax Cut Glue. I know that she has made up a little game. I'm going to use my Happy Planner glue book. She has made up a little game that she calls Pick 5 Glue Book. Oh, thank you, Åsa. You don't have to send me some. I just have to go. I don't know how to, but you don't have to send me. I wish I could order Amazon basic glue, but I'll do, I don't know. Let's talk about this thing, and I don't know, let's hope that this will work. Otherwise I will just use the other glue here. Pick 5 glue book. Nicole Relax Cut Glue has made this fun thing. She takes, in this case I have this magazine laying around. I have, with the help of her, Nicole that is, chosen 5 pages out of this magazine. I have just looked at it with the number thing, and I know that this is the last page, number 67. And the thing with this challenge, Pick 5 glue book, is you take whatever magazine you have and pick 5 pages to use. I use, as Nicole recommends, 5 pages using the random.org generator. So I have generated 5 pages that I'm going to use in this project, and for it is number 17, page number 17, and this is page number 17, and this is the extra special thing for this one. Because you don't know the pages, as the random.org is generating the pages to use, I came up with the next page, and that is number 18. So I'm actually just going to use the both pages on this one. It's going to be tricky. Number 17 and 18. Number 22. And in random.org, you'll just put in the amount of pages in the magazine from 1 till, in this case, 67. So it's just randomly choosing the pages for you. This is number 22. And I'm going to put it this way up so I do not make the wrong side of the pages using. Number 47. Let's see. Oh, going to be? This is going to be really hard, actually. 47 and number 52. Right. So those were the pages that random.org chose for me. 1, 2, 3, and in this case, number 17 and 18, 4 and 5. So in this case, just 4 pages, but I'm going to make something out of them. So let's see. Haven't got a clue what to do. The link for Relax cut glue, as I know that maybe some of you want to see Nicole's video explaining all this. Let's see, I'll just hope. I think the linking is working, but I am not convinced before I can do it. Let's see. The link that I'm putting in there, it's for Nicole at Relax Cut Glue, and she has come up with this challenge. So let's see what to use. I do like these. I think it's wood. It's kind of hard, this one, actually. I am going to use, let's see if I can use her. And I am going to use, I have to use the other side as well. What about using this light turquoise border? Hello, Rebecca. Let's see if we can maybe use a border down here as well. And as always, I am just eyeballing, using my eyes and trying to get this work. Let's see. Do I want to use, this one was hard. I am going to use him. And that was that. I'm actually going to fuzzy cut him out. So just a little bit of a waiting game for the final result for you. Quickly fuzzy cut him. As you can see, I don't know if you recognize things I have, but I have also got a new scissors. And yeah, let's see, I don't like it. But I know that I'm going to get new scissors in my Christmas packages, so yeah, I don't mind waiting just another couple of days for the right scissors to arrive. Let's see. Fuzzy cut out. Kind of good anyway. And maybe I'll use her. in halfway fussy cutting her out anyway. And the words here, actually going to fussy cut those. It's hand cream. We need those. And maybe I'll just use the word skydda here. It's protect. I don't know. Put that aside. And then let's see. They are talking about the transportation of wood, but I don't know. I'm actually going to use the words det sista proffset, and it's the last pro. I don't know if I'm going to use the other parts here, but I think I am in some way. So let's just fussy cut some of these things out. And just remember, visit Nicole at Relax Cut Glue and look at her video about Pick 5 glue book. You can see all the things about this little challenge. We have him somewhat fussy cut. I need to do it a little bit better, I think. And the last pro. I don't know if I'm going to fussy cut the words out, but she is representing the last pro in this one. And then we have the girl with the cat, or am I just going to use the cat? And I think I am. I'm going to actually save her, because you don't know when we need to have this little girl for yet another page or two, but I am just going to fussy cut the cat out. As I think this little lady here on the page needs a cat in her life. Doesn't all need cats. Cats or any animal. I love animals, and animals can bring such joy to our lives, and especially cats. They are kind of easy to handle and easy to, they don't need much, just water and food, and maybe be let outside, and then you have a companion for life, or for yet a couple of years anyway. I know that my mother and father, they have a cat, and she is, let's see, how old was she? She is 17 years old. Human years, that is. So they can live quite long. I've heard of cats who live like 20 years. And she is just a regular farm cat. And I don't know much about cats, but I think that there are like farm cats or like bondkatter, farmers cats, as we say in Sweden, bondkatter. I don't know if they live longer than the expensive cats. Maybe some of you know. You know, Mia, I know Rebecca, I know that you love cats, but I don't know much about cats. I do love animals, but let's see where to put. I'll just glue her down first. I hope that the glue, I'm going to use this glue. In some ways, this is a little bit better, but I'll just use it out of this little mini container. I hope it works better like that. Maybe use a credit card to just spread it out. It's easier. My fingers, that is. Like that. And what did I think about? I need to have it a little bit more straight than that. So 1, 2, 3, and maybe the glue will have, I don't know if it will dry in that time, but you don't know with things. Let's see. We will just have to make do with the glue we have. Like that. And then we have the cat. Is it going to, I want him to be somewhere, maybe eating the cake, but the cake isn't supposed to. Let's see about the his page. I'm going to make something more out of this page, or use something more, that is. I know that she needs hand cream, so I'm going to put the cream on her, let's see, I'll put it on the, no, that is outside the page. I can feel that. I need to cut that down. We put it there. Bit strange, but she needs hand cream there on the microwave plasticky thing there. And let's see about this. Can we cover? We just have to fold that page. We just have to fold it in like that, so I know where the end of the page is, like that. And the last pro, I'll actually fussy cut that word out just a little bit. Thank you for your time in the chat, Karen. You're welcome back. Let's see what Rebecca's saying here. Usually a barn farm cat have a shorter life because they are outdoors. And yeah, that is true. That could be something, but I don't know. My mom and dad's cat, she lives on, like, she has never done anything else but live the happy, in this case, maybe she is retired, so to say. Let's see if we can put it up here, or maybe on the side. And cat, where did we have? We have this. Do we want to have the COVID things? I don't know. I will put them aside for now. Do we need him to be there? Just making something with the coffee, I think. I don't have any spoon or anything in the coffee, but he needs to do something with the coffee cup there. And the cat is up here on the shelf. Let's see. And then we have the words. The cat is just sitting there, enjoying itself up on the shelf. What is he doing up there? I think that we are going to use, let's see, we have these borders. If I'm going to put that one there, just have a little bit of glue using this one instead. I would like to buy glue in in bulk. I almost said it. I know we have talked about it before, but I know that you have these Amazon basic glue packages, like 30 or 50 glues, and I would love to be able to buy those. But as I can see it on Amazon, I'm not able to buy those big pack. I can't find them, actually. I can find them on Amazon.com, but not on Amazon.se. Let's see. We will use somewhat of a border here, and yet another part of it, pretending that this glue is working. Like that. And then we had this protect, or what am I saying? Protect the last pro. I will just glue it up here. And then put a border just down there to finish that one off in a way. Let's see. Isabel, she 21 years old. Yeah, that is old for a farm cat. That is really old. And then maybe we'll just have to put these. I know it's kind of boring, but it says protect the last pro, and in this case lady in this picture is representing the last row of something, as she is enjoying her coffee or tea and cake there. We'll just have to put these horrible, I think they're horrible COVID things, just to remind ourselves to be careful. Let's see. So, as you can see, you can make things. Oh, sorry. Oh, that sneeze. Sorry for that. You can make things out of 5 pages. Random pages, that is, because I didn't know which pages it would be. We have these. I don't know if I'm going to use. I'm not going to use this part with the text, but I am going to use, maybe I'll use these. So I'm going to save them. Any brush? I don't think so. The other side, no. Glue, yeah, I know things are cheaper. I know that there are lots of things much cheaper. So I am actually going to cut this little dude, funny feature, out. Maybe I'll use it on an ATC or something. But other than that, there we have the page. Hope it's not too glary, and I'm going to cut these things off actually. Yet again, not as particular about the actual cutting. We'll just do it. And yeah, you know the thing about the glue on this one, but there we have the page. Let's see. Can we just pretend that this is the somewhat working page for you? There we have the protect the last pro and the COVID thing. So I think this kind of challenge is really fun to do. Take 5 pages and just make a glue book page and go to Relax Cut Glue and Nicole's channel to see all the things that she is making over there. I really do love the things she makes. Let's see, I forgot actually that we have this flap folded down as well. I'm just going to do it like this. As I don't mind the edge there. Or am I going to use some part of this? No, I'm not. No, I am not. Not on this one, actually. Just going to save that little part. You don't know when you need this, so I'm going to save that part. There we have it. Yet another page done. And I'm holding it up just for you to be showing that. And till next time, I do have to hope, I hope I am going to make it to one store or another or online to have real glue that works. So we will just put that one aside, and I'm actually going to show you the other one I did with the same technique that really Nicole is teaching as 5 pages, and it became this one. So it's totally different, but yeah, it's fun to do those things. A little bit of a challenge. And now I really do feel like I want to do some painting or something. Let's see, where do we have the book? Where do we have it? In this one. So we need, let's say, three things, 3 pages, that is. Do we have that? 3 numbers between 1 and 365. Do any of you have that? And let's see. If you haven't got it, I will just start. I do not know. This one maybe? 212. Fortsätt med... Oh. Create an optic illusion. Wow. What kind of an illusion are we going to make? It's almost like I'm dizzy only looking at this thing. Maybe, let me think. I have seen something. Let me just make, as this is kind of strange in a way, but we have to do that. I'm actually going to make it an extra one here. Maybe I'll just continue with that. And let's see, these kinds of wobbly strokes. A little bit time consuming, but this is the fun thing with this this book. 365, if you will, prompts to do. And the thing with the book is that you're supposed to do one thing a day, but I don't do that. I'll do a couple of things one day and then just do another thing the next day or the next week, or I don't mind waiting. So let's see if we can make this work. It's supposed to be fingers. We have 4. I don't know. I'm going to make yet another one there. I think I am actually, because otherwise it will be a bit strange. I will just have another one here, pretending there is one there. So in this case, I'm just going to make the waves, if you will. I don't know if the outcome will be as I imagine, but somewhat of an outcome it will be. And I know this will work if you do it the right way, so let's just hope for the best. Let's see, what will I do? Going to, or am I going to continue? Did I make things wrong there? I think I did. No, you all did it. I made it quite like just how I think I'm doing it right. We will see as the end result appears, but I think I am making it somewhat bright. It's the thing I imagine anyway to do. I'm just going to pretend the continuance of that one. And there is one, and then we are going to color all this in as well. As the lines need to be a little bit thicker. Just a little bit thicker than the just normal strokes for the, let's do a pretend wave there. Pretend wave there as well. And down here, all the way till the end here. And then we have to make them a little bit thicker. I was supposed to use a thicker pen, I think, but now I started with this one, so this one it will be. What are you doing? I know some of you, like me, are having evening, and I hope you are relaxing and having stress stress less, or stress. What does it say? It's stress non-stressed evening. I can't speak while making these lines. Not as stressful of an evening as you can imagine you will have just a couple of more days before Christmas. And I wish for all of you who are watching this, not only you on the live stream, but all of the replayers as well. I know I often forget you. I'm so sorry for that. So let's see. At least you can imagine some kind of fingers there, almost looking like zebra fingers. Kind of strange, actually. But as this is going to be counting as a relaxing way of art, make not bothered by these things. You could actually spend loads of hours in this book. Hello, Letitia, nice to see you. Could actually, as I have said before, spend loads of hours and hours in this book to make things, but just to make something is better than nothing. And that is actually my way of thinking with everything, every part in life, because I had really, really high expectations on myself before. Like whatever I did, if I didn't make it exactly the way that was supposed to be made, or exactly the way that it was meant to be, and that was everything, I didn't make it at all. I had really, really, it was like if you almost like if I learned a second or third or fourth new language, for example. If I couldn't speak it proper, I didn't speak at all. If I couldn't art in the way that I wanted exactly, I didn't do that at all. And that is kind of sad. I actually worked loads of hours and loads of, actually, months and years with help from a psychiatrist with that particular thing, and it has helped. It has helped a lot, but I can't say I'm in a way healed, if you like. I just see the world in a totally different way now. So that is, I don't know, an optic illusion thing. You can see the fingers there, can't you? Like the hand there in some way or another. pretending there is one anyway. So my optic illusion is finished, and the date for today, December 22, 2020. But I'm just going to write it that way, the way that we are doing it in Sweden. And yeah, the thing about making just for the sake of doing something is better than just do nothing. So let's see. Let's choose yet another thing to do. What about, let's see, do we have a number for any one of you? Can any one of you choose a number? Letitia, do you have a number for me? A number between 1 and 365. 158. That is a high number. Let's see. 158. Oh. Make watercolor spots and make them into animals. That is of my liking. Let's see. We will just use any color, pink, for example, and loads of water, making a sprout. Loads of color. Let's see, I'll just take a bit of color away there actually, because it was really a lot. Make them into animals. Let's see, can we make... And this is exactly what I was thinking about, because I take colors I like, and then making them into animals, because animals aren't blue, animals aren't pink, but it says to make them like color blobs. And for some of you it may be important just to choose whatever page in a book like this and challenge yourself to do things, because it can be kind of hard for some of us, as it has been for me. Oh, this was a really dull kind of purple. Let's see, it's a little bit of a brownish. I really need to change up my water actually, but let's see, we need green. I think we need that. Just making something like that. And maybe a little bit of a smaller one here. I don't know. But in some way, it's important to just play like that. Creating things, I think, is a way to just play and have fun. Some of us need a purpose to create, but I think in one way, creating is to make what you have in front of you. It's just not just to make art or to make whatever, just to make something. almost like to make something out of nothing could be a thing to do. Let's see. What about making this one? We talked about cats, didn't we? I am going to make this into a cat shaped face anyway. And with a little tail in the back like that. And the legs like that. The front legs anyway. Then maybe make it a little bit of a defined cat with the fur, in this case, looking like that. With, let's see, we're going to make the cat see as well. There we have the first animal. I hope you can see him or her. I don't know. Let's name him or her. I don't know. Before I come up with a name, I am going to make the next animal. And what about making him or her peeking out? Just like this. Is it supposed to be like this? I don't know, but maybe you recognize. I'll just do a doodly one, a pig there. And this little fellow, I think I'm going to do him like this. An ant. He needs his friends, but I don't know. Let's pretend they are smaller. He's laying on his back. Sounds kind of strange, maybe, but he's laying there. Let's see about this one. Is it dry? Yes, it is. Somewhat dry anyway. I'll do pretend animal for this one. I haven't got a clue. Oh, this isn't dry enough. I don't know. He needs a tail like this and a nose. I don't know what kind of animal this one is, but just make. I don't know the English word. I was thinking about him being a dammråtta. It's kind of fun actually to just say dammråtta. Dammråtta is the everything, every dust, I don't know, the dust laying around under the couch, under the bed, gathering in corners and things. I don't know the proper English word for that one. It's I don't know if you say dust rat, dust bunnies, Oh, yeah, we call them dammråtta. That's kind of fun. Let's see, has any one of these dried yet? Bunny. You call them bunny as in a rabbit or what? Dust rat, we call them rat because I don't know the proper thing about the naming actually, but I think it has something with, if you have too much dirt around you, if it's the amount of dirt and maybe old food or things like that, then the rats will come. So maybe that is why we call them dust rats or dammråtta, because in one way the rats will come when the dirt's turn up. I don't know. Yeah, it's really fun to do that. I have this book. I can imagine you have seen it, Peggy. 365 days of art a day. I think 365 days of art. I think it's the name in English. Lorna Scooby has made this book, and this is the translated version for making something. And it's kind of fun to just make things, to have prompts making them. And I thought of just dust rats or dust bunnies, as you say. And yeah, it's kind of fun to just make things out of nothing, or prompts that you get in this case. I don't know if this one has got any proper tail or nothing like that, but let's see, has this dried? Yes, this one has. What about making this one? Is going to be a bit like this with eyes, almost looking like an alien. But yet again, I think it's important to let go of everything, like the thing that it has to be looking a certain way. The prompt said create paint blobs and make them into animals. So that is what I'm doing. Let's see, this one is dry. What about this one? Is he going to be some kind of penguin, maybe? And actually, I don't know how penguins look exactly. What is that? It is going to be somewhat of a flap on the. That is the Mrs. Gigi penguin. Yeah, yes it is. Yes, it is, Åsa. Änglatofflor. That is yet another word. Patricia, hello. Änglatofflor. Änglatofflor is another word for dammråttor as well. Änglatofflor, angel slippers. You know, the angels have been by your side all days and every day. Let's see. What about this one? I don't know. This shape is not convincing to me, but I am going to make it something. And let's pretend it's there. I don't know. Maybe it's a giraffe. Some kind of one anyway. Or a doggy style or something. And this one could be, I am thinking, oh, this one is really spiky, I think. And it's kind of wet. But I'm thinking it's going to be a spiky kind of animal. I'll need to let that dry before I finish that one up. And the last one. Let's see, did I do anything with that pen? This one. What about making this one into with the whole animal itself? I don't know what it is, but it is something. And I do want to have, I don't know, stripes or like it. I don't know what it is. But there we have them. The animals made out of paint. And I'm actually, yeah, I know. Green chihuahua. Yeah, I don't know. Something. But it was kind of fun. And I'm going to put this one here. As we are choosing yet another page. Some of you maybe have a number. We have done quite some of these actually. And let's see. Let's choose. And after this one, we will do the positive flower game. I haven't got a clue. Maybe 80. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm going to make something, a thing, but draw it in my non-dominant hand. Oh, this is going to be hard. I think I'm going to use my regular pen before I use the black one. What am I going to do? Am I going to make it simple? And I think I am, because I'm drawing this my non-dominant hand. And as the Christmas time is approaching, I am going to make a Christmas scenery. Oh, this isn't going to be easy. Or, yeah, as I said, just make. And what about, we need something over here to make it a garland, and some ornaments maybe, and lights. We need lights. Oh, this was hard. Maybe just do a few of them. Just a couple of them representing lights anyway. And then we have to do some ornaments as well. And maybe gifts under the tree. Let's see, we'll make another light here. And here is where I think I need to not think as much, or let's make some ornaments here. Looking like a child of 5 is making this one, but it's kind of fun actually to challenge yourself. And a star. And then some gifts under the tree. Or not just under, maybe beside the tree as well. Good one. Supposed to resemble somewhat of a right rectangular shape there. And remember, I'm going to fill this in. I just had to make it with the pen before. What do we need? What else? Oh, hello, Laura. This is kind of sad looking. Drawing with my non-dominant hand. I don't know if any of you have made that before. It would be lovely to see actually. And if you like, you can share the results in my group on Facebook, Mrs. Gigi and Friends. It would be really fun to see. What more do we need on the tree? I will just start making the actual colors here. And this is going to take a while, I think. But I'll just try my best, as this is the challenge. Yeah, I don't know. It's I'm trying my best, Peggy. Spaceship it is, maybe. But this is the fun thing with this book. Draw with your non-dominant hand. Looking like a spaceship thing. I can. It's I can and just a wiggly wiggly thing, I don't know. And think about this. It's strange in a way. I am in some activities. I don't know, the double. I can do things with both hands. Let's say that. And in this case, with the drawing or coloring in like this, it's really hard. But I know that doing this, it's really, really good training for the brain, actually. So, yeah, just try to make it yourself. I do remember when I was a child, I could write with both hands, and no one would notice. I would just write regularly, like normal text and everything, with both hands. And then I don't know why, but I stopped doing that. And I couldn't do it anymore. When I was a teen, I couldn't do that. So I don't know the reason I stopped, but I remember that I did that. So I know that I talked to my grandfather about him going to school, and he wasn't allowed to use his left hand. So that could maybe be some part of the thing with me trying to write, and did actually learn how to write with my right hand. But it would have been quite fun to actually have that skill today, but I haven't got it. And as you can see, it's kind of strange in a way to use the hand. Yeah, it's the brain. It's almost like the brain is doing some kind of work. I don't know the actual thing about this, but I know that in some ways it's actually important to train and do things with both hands. Especially, let's say, if you have been a stroke patient, it can be actually really good for you to practice and do things with both hands. It's coming together. Can't you see? It's not a spaceship. Yes, I know. Right. Oh, you cut with your right hand. And then one thing I thought of right now, actually, what about in the crafting community? I know that loads of people are left-handed, and in just creative kind of artistic kind of things, work and other, loads of people are left-handed. And that is a couple of videos ago, I know I did try out in this book to make somewhat of a calligraphy type of writing. And you know, as a lefty, that calligraphy or modern calligraphy is really hard because you need to make the strokes in a little bit of a different way for it to work. So that is yet another way of practicing things. And as you can see, it takes a little bit more time. Yeah, I know. That is really, oh, I don't like it. I would love to learn and then know that people are, that lefties are, learn how to do calligraphy. As they, I know, I usually when I write like this, but I know people who write like this, and for them it's easier. And then there are people writing like this. And maybe if you just turn the page and write. So there are a couple of tips and tricks, but you have to do it the way that works for you. And I haven't found it the way that works for me. And I don't know if I'll ever do that, but I am trying. Some words or some letters are easier to make than others. And practice makes perfect, doesn't it? Say something like that. And the Christmas tree is coming together. Starting to look somewhat of a Christmas tree anyway. I don't think that this particular prompt was saying to color that in, but I thought we need to have a green tree. So it's more fun to make it in color. But I can actually feel when me doing this, it's becoming more easy with every stroke. So I don't know. Maybe somewhere deep inside me I have that right-handed technique hidden. It isn't a smooth painting, this one, or coloring this one. Surely it's not, but it is something. And as this is a tree, you can actually see, you can imagine the tree. It's not smoothly. Yeah, I hope it will be Santa approved. I hope it will. Or, yeah, I don't know. We upstairs, so I'm in the basement right now in my crafting room, and upstairs we have a tree, but I am allergic to trees, so I am going to have to say that we have a plastic Christmas tree. That is really sad, actually. I would love to have a real tree. And I think it was like 2 years ago, we actually bought spray, some kind of spray it was with the smell of a real tree. So it actually tricked our guests. But it's really sad that we have to have a plastic tree. And the ones that are looking like real trees, they are so expensive. So we have this like, I don't know, it's nice, but I would rather have a real tree. Oh, that could have been disastrous for the tree. Could you see that? The stroke just went like down there to the gifts. It went. And that's the thing. You cannot 100% control your emotions. You can control the emotions, that is. Just this little one left. And I hope it's Santa approved. I hope it is. And for those of you who are wondering, as this is Tuesday before Christmas, I know I have said it a couple of times in the stream, but I know also that it's new people coming. So this is going to be the only stream for this week, as Thursday is the day that we are celebrating Christmas here in Sweden, Thursday the 24th. But then it will be a couple of videos for you instead, pre-recorded, and it will also be a regular stream next Tuesday at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, and then actually the same next week, and pre-recorded videos. But then again, the week after that and the weeks ahead, everything will be as normal, because of the days ahead, with the celebrating of the Christmas and then the New Year's. Things are going to be a little bit different, but I hope you don't mind. Let's see. Of a gray, as this is going to be representing glitter in the maybe glitter and garland hair. I don't know if you have silver glitter in your trees. I can only imagine that most Swedish trees are looking with like this, with silver glitter and red ornaments, red or actually silver or gold ornaments, and then of course the lights as well. Maybe we are a little bit of a minimalistic Christmas tree people. I don't know. I know that there has been, for the last couple of years, there has been like purple Christmas tree or white Christmas trees in the stores, or maybe even like pink and all sorts of colors. But that has only been like the last couple of years. Before that, you could only get like the regular green tree and, let's say, traditional or classic ornaments and things. I know I have seen yours also. It's really, really nice. But I don't know. I don't think that the the trees in Sweden are, most of them are like this traditional. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe that's just my picture of, or my uh, friends and family and everything, people that I am celebrating Christmas with. But I feel that we are some what of a traditional people in that case. Let's see. As you can see, I cannot even. I don't know how to put the pen in the right position to make the outlines. Yeah, it's maybe I am thinking about the traditional Swedish thing is, we even had a tradition with gnomes, I know, in the like gnomes living on the farm, taking care of everything, um, and the animals and everything. I know that we have a really old tradition with that from, let's say, like 18th and 19th century with gnomes. So for us, we are not thinking about, let's say, this new thing with the elf on a shelf and that thing that is popular and is getting more popular here in Sweden as well. And after I have done this, I'm actually going to show you one of the napkins I have. And let's see, I'm not actually going to, oh, I can't change. I have to do it with the, it's becoming something anyway. You can actually see some things, ornaments in the tree, and lights lit in the tree as well. And I hope that it gets Santa approved. But as soon as I am finished with this one, I will show you a napkin. And I think that that napkin somewhat represent the tradition that we here in Sweden have. Let's see the ornaments. And the last thing, I'm not going to color the presents or the gifts here, just going to make the bow and something looking like rectangular shapes. And soon we have the tree done. This one I'm actually going to put up on my IG account for everyone to see. I don't know. Oh, are you going to make a train station next year? So there we have it, the Christmas tree drawn with my non-dominant hand. And just one moment, and I will just show you the, let's see where we have it, the lovely, in my opinion, I have so many napkins, but I have to just show you this one, as I think it's representing, oh, almost a craft lunch. Let's see, have I put it another way or two? Oh no, there we have it. Let's hope for the best, that nothing is, and let's see, here we have it, and I think in some way this represent the old tradition in Sweden. In this case, it's the gnome who is helping the animals in the barn. So I think this is the old tradition in Sweden. So some were actually afraid of the gnome, but he was actually kind of nice. And maybe in the US, when you are thinking about a gnome or an elf or with some sort of that, you're thinking about Santa's helper. But I don't know. You tell me. The Swedish tradition says that all the elf or the gnomes are helping out in the barn. So, yeah, this napkin I actually found in our local grocery store, ICA, last year that was. But I can ask Åsa, do you think that I am telling everybody overseas the right thing? I think in my way of have the story told to me about the gnomes, that is the way that the so it actually turned out quite nice. I am going to just take some of the, it's going to be a lit light here, and that is also an old Swedish tradition to have real lights in the tree lit. I don't know if you have that as an old tradition in other countries or in the US, but I know that we had it here in Sweden in the old days. So, yeah, friendly gnomes, yeah, helping out in the barn. So this is going to be the end of the stream today. We did quite a lot, and yeah, with a nice glue or a good glue or not, we did a couple of things. So we've finished off somewhat of nice things in a way. This heart, and it actually, when I looked it up, it said Danish heart something, but as I remember it, this is also an old tradition, maybe brought to Sweden from Denmark, but I know that every child knows how to do this and has done it for many, many, many years. And I think the tradition says also that you put candy in here, hang it up in the tree, and when it's time to take the tree down somewhere in January, you have these little heart-shaped baskets and the treat inside. So there will be a little party going on in January and celebrating that the tree is coming down and you can eat all the candy inside. Yeah, Christmas heart. So we also made this little cute Santa placement thing on the table. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have that tradition in the US as well? For us, it's something called the 20-dag knut, is where you take the tree down, and for next year it's January the 13th. And that is also an old tradition, that you take your tree down on 20-dag knut. And what did we do more than that? We did the finishing touches of this little painting that we have done for this month. And we did the glue booking. So we did quite a lot of things today. And I really do hope that you have a lovely Christmas. Both for those of you who celebrate Christmas the 24th of December and for those of you who celebrated the 25th. And I am also going to participate, and I'm going to announce it now. I'm going to participate in Mary's Hop on the 26th of December. I know there are two hops. There is a video hop on 26th of December, and there is one live hop on the 27th of December. And she has all the information in the community tab on Mary Antier on her channel. I wish you a very, very happy and Merry Christmas. And I would love to wish all my replayers a very, very happy Christmas and Merry Christmas. And live, I will see you again next Tuesday. And then we will have some videos pre-recorded before that. So have a lovely time. I don't know if I can just put Mary's link here just in the end. So if anyone would like to see, I'll just have to find her and put the link in, as I have discovered that the link problem that YouTube had is no longer there. So I'm just going to put Mary's link, and in her community tab She has all the information about the hops that are going to be released in the weekend after Christmas. So, a Merry Christmas, everyone. Till next time. Bye.